What's a going? What's a going? What's a going? Oh. Hey, go and catch another room. And I know when can he chop in your phone. Come out, man. Out. Oh, what's a going? What's a going? What's a going? Echo. Bruh. Why is this saying private? Hello? Why is this saying private? Hey, the damn cat. I don't know what the damn cat coming in the room for in my studio. Yes, we're gonna have a little fun over here tonight. Good afternoon, or good evening, or good night, depending on which part of the world you are in. Kathy, Lovelace, hi. Janet, big up yourself. Don, what's up? What's up? Like up the live as on a run and come in. Good afternoon. Walter, sauces, and more. How is everybody doing? No, man, I'm not going to show myself necessarily today, no, because my day I say I'm in negligee. I'm in negligee. I'm a Europe up. I'm a bathe and fresh up. I'm gonna have a little drinks. I hope everybody have them little drinks another Friday here, because you know Friday is always festive. Vivian, big up yourself. Oh, you are from Barbados. What's going on? What's going on in Barbados? You know, the only time I have not properly been to Barbados, I only landed in Barbados and departed on a flight. That's one place I have not been to. One island I have not been to. I've been to many, but not Barbados. How is everybody doing another Friday? But people, one would pass something that go on the social media, and we're go have a little fun, a little Friday fun, and we're gonna jump boat. Is my fan too loud? Are you guys hearing my fan? Let me look it off. Is that better? Is that better? Let me check. So I'm just gonna show you say, me not presentable because I'm in minority. And my ear will tie up. So I'm gonna just make a peep on me for just a little bit. Hi. And then me I come off. Bye. Just for showing us say me not in a decent attire for come live. Yeah, love this for me live. Okay, make sure I'm having a drink. I am drinking. Let me tell you what may I sip on some liquor Appleton and Diet Coke. That is my drink for the night. So that I can festive up myself. Blessings, Laura, blessings. All right, so tell me something now. Who has heard about this whole discussion about charity? Have you heard about this discussion about charity? Eh? I wonder if when I hear the talk about charity, I say people them over there and them are going with themselves over a particular live that was done about charity. Remember, I said today Friday, and I saw 10 Tory in a one, but this is where we're gonna go first. The first stop is over this particular live. The live we're gonna go to is on Facebook. It is a charity, and it's a very established charity. We have got nothing negative to say about this charity. We have nothing negative to say about the lady who runs the charity. As far as I know, she's quite a respectable lady. And I saw we Aga set it. She's respectable. And me no want nobody over here call up her name in the comments. So please do not do that. Even if you know who it is, we're gonna give her some respect, because I really like this lady's charity for one thing, and I know that I am not alone. Lots of people respect what this lady does and sees her as above board, right? So on that basis, Una just put a little respect on her name, and Una don't type up her name in the comments. We're just gonna go through what was said on this particular live. So I'm gonna press play. Give me a thumbs up if Una can hear all of the things them we get where come from the video, right? Okay.
And then yeah, I know where the girl.
Can you hear? Hold on, let me up my volume.
Chucks. Where is the staircase again? Oh, around here. I think it's oh, yours. You gotta use the cashier. Okay, all right. Yeah, man. Where in Mobile they have lamb? Yeah, lamb. What is mine again? That's it here.
Well, listen now. May I jump?
Yes.
I'm gonna take my market and it.
From the bank account.
All right, sit here. All right.
A man say a scamming.
Hold on, may I pull it up some more?
Yes.
Listen.
That's where I'm going next.
Is that better, Dawn?
No, I'm shopping for my bathroom. Not for, hey guys, let me tell you something, guys. Today, the auditor came on the cashier. And I was with him for almost an hour and a half. And it didn't go good at all. Because first of all, what is mine again? First of all, I told him mention the part that sometimes he have me only get the funds from the donors. I told him Zelle and Western Union. Sometimes I Western Union the money. And I have a pickup person. Some of them that I use from the program, and some of them not from the program that I use. And when they collect the money, I will give them like 1,000, or depends on how much they collect. From the money. A man say a scamming. That is a part of money laundering. That's a term.
Why? Pull right up, pull right up, pull right up. Wanna hear that? Did you guys hear what she said? So the auditor turned up at her charity. As she is a registered charity, from what I understand. Afternoon, Christopher. And during the process of auditing, because they have to have an annual audit. Now, I don't know how hot Jamaica is on that, because I know that with resources, demands, expenses, and so on, they may not necessarily be as systematic going to the charities every year. But anyway, a fair time now, fair can't draw. So the auditor turn up now, and the auditor I find out how she handle her, how she get her donation. She talk about Zelle, she talk about Western Union, Nicole, baby yourself. And then she talk about the fact that she have people from the program, some who are not from the program, who go and pick up the money. The man tell her, say, this is money laundering and scamming. Now, remember, this is a registered charity, and registered charities have got protocols and procedures, right? And it is expected that they adhere to such in terms of transparency to ensure that there is no fraudulent activities happening. So now, what we want to find out is, if auditors are going to registered charities, will they be visiting unregistered charities as well? Remember, unregistered charities are under no obligation to respond to such entities because they do not fall under the legislation of a registered charity. However, I don't know if Jamaica operates like the UK. In the UK, we can have unregistered charities providing that you earn below a certain threshold. So, for example, I can say to my neighbor, come there. I want to set up a little charity so that we can carry the picnic them on one trip during the holidays. So that all of the school children, them that can't afford to go on holiday, we put them on a coach and we take them to the seaside. Come, we do some little collection from we neighbors, them. Everybody, put two pound, till we can come up with enough money to hire one coach. All right. That is perfectly acceptable, because that is like community action, and you're only earning a certain amount of money in the process, right? You're not earning no holy bag of money. So providing, and I do believe the law says in the UK, providing that you are earning under £5,000 in the UK, then for the year, then you don't have to declare anything. You can do that. You can run your little event and done and dusted. Now, if you are earning over that threshold, even as an unregistered charity in the UK, you have got to register yourself as a community body, and you have to declare how much money is passing through the charity. Well, it's not really a registered charity, but let's use the word charity loosely, through the charity. Be it that you have a charity registration number or not. All right. That's how it is in the UK. I am not certain if Jamaica has that legislation necessarily. Anyway, go and listen.
I don't remember if that's the term he used. He said it's not supposed to be like that. Instead, I have to set up something, get if they cannot donate to the program account number, the program account. So I was telling him that my donors, they are not from Jamaica. They are overseas. So it's not easy for them to donate directly to a Jamaican bank account. Can you say everything's supposed to go in at the bank account, and then from the bank account, you can see all the income that are coming in the account. And then when you see again, and it took all of the paperwork, them like the donors paper with the names and the receipt that I attached to them. So he went with it and said he's gonna go through them, and then he come back and he said something must match with something. And what is he say? He was saying that I have to use check when I'm giving out payment. I have to use checkbook. So I was telling him that if I'm supposed to use checkbook.
Boy, then I saw Jamaica backwards with certain things. Why does it have to be a checkbook? Me not understand that. Why does it have to be a checkbook? Why can't it not be a charity debit card? Why can't the charity have a bank card and the bank transactions, which are clearly placed on the statements, be evidence of spend and where the spend is going to? Me not understand why it have to be a check. That sound a little bit back at time.
The bank charge I don't remember, but it's a good amount of money when you're doing for the checking account and to get the checkbook. So he said if I have the checkbook though, I can easily do for accounting purpose. And then instead, even like when I pay the workmen, I have to get them sign a receipt. I have to have receipt to show that I pay them. So I was explaining to him and telling that the donors see me when I'm paying them. When I do video, or if I go to the hardware and I'm doing a live, they see that I'm at the hardware. And if I don't send like...
So people, me hear one argument say, right? You can pay the people them on camera, and then off the camera, you take back the money. Then let me tell you something. Anytime Dick and Harry can write one receipt, anybody can have a receipt book, tear off a receipt, dash away a receipt, and left one stub. Anybody can do that. That is an easy fraudulent activity if you decide to go thief. Me not understand how it is that is necessarily the only evidence that they need to see transpire. Something not right here in my bounty killer. But anyway, I can understand the necessity of a paper trail, because at the end of the day, the videos can't be taken in as evidence necessarily. It makes it harder. I mean, it's evidence, but it makes it harder for them to do the checks and balances and to monitor exactly the incomings and the outgoings on the books. Now, what I suppose he means is that if she has a paper receipt, he can then look at the accounts and he can then do the maths to say, okay, well, this amount of receipts on this day, the spend came out to this, on that same day you withdraw this. Therefore, all of this receipt balance out with everything that you withdraw, or there's a balance left over. What has happened to that balance? You understand? It's just decreasing the amount of money for the recipients. Well, so I can understand why it is that he's saying that he wants to see receipts, because the receipts are good for him in terms of accounting purposes, so that he can do the balancing of the books to make sure that whatever is withdrawn for whatever purpose matches up to the dates and the amounts of money on the paper trail, right?
Like $20 for somebody, they see me video the person and give them the money. They said that is for the donors part, but they want, I have to show receipt, and the person sign the receipts. I will pass up. So I don't know. He said when he come back, because he took the documents and he went to town, because he's from the head office. And what is he saying? It's just something else. It's just something. And what if I think you say? I have them here. I have them written down. Hello. And then he must say, me have to have a ledger book, and me have to have a cash book. And now, don't worry about something, so me don't know, so I told him that maybe aim for next 2023 when I'm doing, when I'm being audit again, and when I'm doing the returns and so for something I'm supposed to do for the charity, I will do all of those. But me tell you the truth, me don't have the time to do all of those, honestly.
You
I have to have one secretary to do all of that, and then me have to pay a secretary. I don't have the time.
No doubt it is an arduous thing to do, but I think it's a legitimate task. You have to do it. You understand? You have to do it. You can't say that you not have the time and all of that, because when you sign up for a registered charity, you also sign up to a certain amount of code and ethics when it comes to transparency. So it is important that you ensure that your books are in order, that you have your ledger book, that you have your cash book, as he says, get it in order. It's not a case of me can't bother, because if that is the case, then certainly the man can come and shut you down and say that, you have lost your entitlement to the certificate of registration because you're not operating like a charity. So you need to make sure that the documentation is in order. He's already mentioned the words scamming and money laundering to you. So that is a reason for your back to be up 100%. Right? Now, I don't understand how it is that as a registered charity, you seem so unaware of these processes from the get-go. It doesn't make any sense to me. I think that once you are registered, you're supposed to get told certain things. Now, correct me if I'm wrong, graduates, correct me if I'm wrong. Now, when you register for a charity, isn't a charity dependent on a board? Isn't a board supposed to consist of a chairperson, a treasurer, a secretary, perhaps a couple of members from the community for transparency purposes, plus the person who manages the charity? Isn't that supposed to be what the board is constituted of? And surely you're supposed to have your articles for the charity that says exactly what the focus of the charity is about, what your aims and objectives are. Now, when it comes to expenditure, isn't it supposed to be a case of having co-signees, that one individual is not supposed to be able to sign off on any document financially without it being signed off by either the chairperson and the treasurer, or one or the other plus yourself? That is what my understanding is of how a charity is supposed to be run, right? So it is a little bit shocking that there is this ignorance about such procedures. Now, I am not saying that the lady is doing any scamming or whatever, because, sometimes you're just not taking instructions, pay attention necessarily to what going on, or, when you run with things, you do whatever. And we all know that sometimes as well, when people are set up charity, they use their auntie as the secretary, they use their uncle as the treasurer, one friend round her back there, I wanted a smarty and so on and so forth, but them they're really active in it per se until the time arrives. You understand? So it could be a little set up like that, and therefore she just do her thing said way. Just forget around the red tape. Me no know. But to me, it should have already been a given, right? You should have already had an accountant signed onto your books who's supposed to be monitoring your spend, your incoming, your outgoing. And that accountant is supposed to get your documents and stuff together on time. You're not supposed to be now saying that you're going to employ a secretary, because I'm pretty certain that your board is supposed to also include a boy, me no know Jamaica must run different, you know, because the last time you read the charity articles in Jamaica there, it mentioned that you're supposed to have a board. So me not understand how this work.
And then he asked me about the petty cash money, what I do with the petty cash. And he asked me to show him the petty cash. I show it to him. And what is he asking? He asked me if you a list of the top donors and how half they donate. And what else he asked me? He asked me if any one of the directors have get vehicle from the program or something, or drive vehicle from the program or something, right? So, and then he asked me if any of the directors get paid. I tell him no. And when he asked me again, and what if a question he asked? What if a question? And he asked me if the charity address, if I rent the place. I tell him no. I tell him that is my house address. I don't have an office or anything. It's my house address I use. And he asked me. Until he asked me. But it's a whole heap of question and something, and then he took the page name. So he's gonna go through the page. And he asked me about something that came to the wharf. And I told him that I don't really use the wharf much, because I told him that when the donors are sending anything, they do it door to door. And he said, why I don't let them send it to the wharf, because I have exemption for most of the things then, and I'll pay less. But I told him that because of the accolade and the amount of time it takes at the wharf, I don't really go there.
Hey, so hold on there. Draw breaks there. 1 minute. So the auditor is asking you, why is it that you are not going through the wharf? So in other words, he is noting that you are clocking up expenses for which you are already exempt by the system. And you are telling the auditor that you choose something that is going to cost your charity more because of the hassle that is involved. Boy, one thing with this lady, you know, people, she honest, you know. She very honest. You can't say she not honest in attack, you know. But as far as I know, regardless of the hassle and everything, one of the #1 aims of a charity is to ensure that as much money as possible goes into the hands of the recipient for which it is intended. Therefore, you really ought to just put up with the harassment so that you can get your exemptions. It may be hassle, but it has saved you some money so that the money can be used accordingly, as opposed to going into the hands of other profiteering organizations. Because one of the things now what the auditor are going to say is, because you now use your exemptions, them money can be passed extra towards people. We're going to be hard for him to monitor. So, Kakafat, you know, Olande, Leggy, you're confused too. Because there are certain things that this person is saying that me really not understand how it is that you are saying that you're avoiding hassle. So you're gonna go and spend out extra money and you're entitled to exemptions. Right? All right.
And the auditor, Miss Beverly, they audit me today from tax office. And they asked me so many questions. I don't remember everything. But I know him say, see they pick up people and when they pick up the money. He said that is problem because that
Nicole, Leggy will pick it out, sense out a nonsense in his own time and on his own show. Okay. Right here, you're gonna have to sit in class and listen. All right. That's the only way you can learn something.
that is scamming or money laundering, something like that. So I told him that these people them that going to pick up the money, most of them not going to go dry the line without getting something. And some of them don't even work, they don't have fear. And he must say, everything must go through the account, to the he asked me for the programs. The program account number, I gave it to him. And he asked me how much money in it. I told him that I don't really use it, but there are, the 1 and 2 donors, because I tell him that I don't really have donors from Jamaica, per se. But I tell him that I have 1 and 2 donors, just very few that, donated to that account. But, I'm not sure how much money is in it. So I gave him the account number. And then he asked me, where is he asked me again? I don't remember what else he asked. But he asked me about checkbook, he asked me about cash book, he asked me about ledger, and he asked me about the top donors them. And he asked me if we do medical care for them too. And some of the question he asked me, some of them I not even remember, but some of the question. But basically when I say, how me getting the donation them, it can't work that way. Because they say that's all the scammers, that's all they do, the scammers, that's all they do their thing. So him say everything have to go in an account and then anyway, him took the document, everything with the donation them and the receipt them also. He took them from me and said that he's gonna go through them. So I have to just wait to hear back from.
All right. So there are a few questions I have, okay? Because I'm gonna just go through the guidance notes when it comes to registered charities and how it is expected to work in terms of auditing. You hear what I'm saying to you? All right. So it says here that all charities, the 31st of March each year is the deadline for registered charities to submit their annual returns and accounts, okay, to the Charities Authority. So by the 31st of March, you're supposed to hand in your accounts. All registered charities have exactly 3 months from the end of the calendar year, regardless of when their financial year ends, to file their annual returns and other documents. So say you are supposed to submit it by the 31st of March. Then from the end of the calendar year, regardless of when their financial year ends, they have 3 months, okay, to submit their annual return and other documents. Now, when it comes to auditing, the annual return prompts you to tell us if your accounts are qualified. Accounts are marked qualified when the independent examiner or auditor has doubts or concerns about some aspects of the accounts. This does not relate to the fitness of the individual scrutinizing the accounts. So we are now in the month of November. Now, obviously, I want more month till the end of the actual calendar year. I think it is within the right space of time for there to be some kind of auditing action. That is my opinion, despite the fact that the documents need to go in March. And you hear what I'm saying? So I don't think we should be suspicious to say something like maybe she was targeted, report her, or something like that. All registered charities are entitled to be audited. A registered charitable organization shall enable true and fair financial statements to be prepared and to be audited. And this it says further to the foregoing, it means at any time, so as to enable any recognized assessment activity to be carried out in relation to the charitable organization. Registered charitable organization shall keep written financial records that enable true and fair financial statements to be prepared and to be audited. Hence the problem with this charity having things recorded. So by saying that, okay, me not have a written receipt, but on the camera, it shows send me give money yesterday, so everywhere. That is not written. It says it right here in the guidance notes for the filing of returns and the maintenance of accounts. It has to be written. A registered charitable organization shall furnish to the authority such particulars with regards to its accounts and other accords as the authority may require. So it means that you can be asked at any time to submit your books. They want to see it. The books, records, or documents of every registered charitable organization shall be open, see it here, black and white, at all times for inspection by any inspector or any person duly authorized by the authority. Right? By the authority. So at the end of the day, anytime at all, them can just turn up to a registered charity and say, open up on the book and make me see what go on. Right? So nobody should think otherwise, that it is anything suspect, that is somebody has set up the lady, that, it not do right or whatever. No, it is perfectly normal for a charity to be that is registered to be audited at any time. Perfectly normal.
But what they are required of me, I don't know if we can go through all of that cash book and all of them things.
Okay.
Okay. Huh? It's a common name. No. It's a common name. No. It is a common name. Yeah, very common. You are Ellis, right? Because I know I came here the last time and I met you. Right. It's very common name. I don't know why you think it's not common. Very common. So anyway, him say I will hear from him. Gonna go through the all of the receipts and the income. Well, I told him that a few of the receipt them got mixed up with between Shanati and Pucci for 2022. Because the one that I did was for 2022. I don't want the 2023 yet. But for 2023 is almost finished at the same thing because we don't have no cash flow. So maybe for 2024 now, if I'm still doing charity, may have to have all of those things in place. If they're not going to renew it, may have to have all of those things in place. The cash book, ledger, may have to have receipts, checkbook, and all of those. I don't know Ms. Canada because he said that he took the paperwork, all the donation that I have collected for 2022, and all the expenses, and the receipt them that I attached to them, and what else he took.
Jaja, me not lying to people. Yes, Letty, she not make a sense. She not making any sense, none at all. People may not understand this. It is shocking to me how oblivious she is. How oblivious she is. Don't delete, Letty comment, no names, member. How oblivious she is about what is required of a registered charity. And I'm just gonna go through something in terms of what is expected. May I go through, we don't know how it is that you are able to register a charity in Jamaica. May I go show you exactly how you go about it. It says, me I gotta tell you. So who can register to form a charity? Any person who is desirous of obtaining relief under the acts specified in the third schedule of the Charities Act 2013. Relief meaning that you want relief from taxes, you want relief from expenses. So by registering as a charity, you're taking advantage of the exemptions. That is the main point of a charity, you know, to take advantage of the exemptions financially. And we're talking about the tax burdens that the average person will have to assign themselves to when it comes to transactions. So how long does the certification last, and when do I renew my application? The certificate is valid for 2 years. Now, the way this charity owner is going on, she can't bother, she can't be asked, and all these things. Me, I wonder if she make up her mind, say, she not bother to renew the certificate because all of these demands are a bit too much, right? So it's only 2 years the charity status lasts. It is recommended that at least 2 months before the expiration date of the certificate, the charity commences the renewal process to ensure there is no disruption in the charity. So, structure. You need to have the name of the organization, the address of the organization. You need a TRN number, constitution. When it comes to your application, you need a certificate of registration, articles of association and memorandum of association for entities incorporated with COJ before 2005, or articles of incorporation, and it has a specific form to include Schedule 1 for entities incorporated with COJ after 2005. So you need your articles. And what articles are, people, for those of you who don't know? Articles lay out exactly what the focus is, right? Exactly what the focus is. That's what your articles do. Why are you setting up the charity? Wait for. You need a trust deed for a charitable trust. You need registered rules for benevolent societies. You need vested act for entities that were incorporated by way of such instruments. So that is just a legal document, vested act. Constituent documents should be stamped and so on and so forth. But it is saying quite clearly that you will also need here a prior year. When you're renewing, in years has this person been in charity? No longer than a year. So they would have had to have submitted financial statements before. That shows annual income and expenditure and everything for that year, along with the TRN number. It's got to have a list of the directors and the secretary. So when we hear this person talk about, oh, in order for them to sort out X, Y, and Z, them have to go get a secretary, which them going to have to pay. I know for a fact that a registered charity cannot exist unless there is a list of directors. There's a board, and the board has to include a secretary. So the secretary would be recording things like minutes and so on, right? What is this? Guys, are you hearing me clearly? Somebody is saying to me that my internet is breaking up. Is it my internet, or are you guys hearing me clearly? Just let me know if you're hearing me clearly. Right? Let me know if you're hearing me clearly, guys. Just let me know. Because as far as I can see, everybody seems to be hearing me, so I don't know. So, how is it that they're saying that them not have any secretary and them have to go employ somebody To sit down and do the books them and do the checks and balances and the ledger and all of that. Is it break? Oh, it's breaking up sometimes. Hold on, guys. Hold on a minute. Let me just check my Wi-Fi. Let me check my Wi-Fi. Full service. I'm in a wagwan. I don't know why I'm breaking up. Hold on there. Let me see if this is any better. How about now, guys? Does that sound better now? Because I don't want you to miss any part of this now. A little static times, but good teach. Okay. All right. Okay. So yes, that part was very confusing, people. But all I know is on the precedent of what has been set here and what has been revealed to the public, I am hearing things that should have already been known for any registered charity to operate. It is of irrelevance to people, as far as I'm concerned, who are unregistered charities thus far. I have sought to search on the internet to look at what are not-for-profit, but the not-for-profit is really focusing on the registered charity side. They are not speaking about people who are in the economy. I am thinking that it is not impossible to imagine that eventually such types of charities will come under scrutiny. It's not an unreasonable thought. At the moment, a form of auditing on an annual basis. But surely this is a clear avenue in terms of a gray area. You are breaking up again? No, man, me not understand. My sound is usually really good. What? Guys, when I stop the video, tell me if the sound is better now. Tell me if the sound is better now. Guys, I'm gonna just check if the graphics is what's causing it. Tell me if the sound is any better now. If any better. Give me a thumbs up if it is, or let me know in the comments if it's any better without the graphics, or if it's same. Comment on why it is that it is up. Audit financial statements have to be tabled at the AGM. It's better. So it is better. Okay, so then at the idiot graphics, that's what that, we don't need it. Right, so like I was saying, people, I don't understand why it's that that this particular charity was so oblivious. I have listed for you the things that are required of any registered charity. They do have to have right? And certainly when viewing charity statements would have covered all of these things that the auditor is asking about. So if that is the case, it means that in previous years, in retrospect, this registered charity was not following due diligence and processes. Because it sounds like this person is oblivious to the fact that they needed to have receipts and all of that. So how does this person balance her and go, okay, the occasion, yeah, mean get this and me get that and write it down in our book? How that work? That don't make no sense. It's sounding like, you know, it is likely that things would have gotten missed issue of the fact that it has to be considered scamming or fraud if you are sending somebody to go, and when you do something like that, right? When you do something like that, I can see why the man would say that it is considered money laundering or fraud. I can see why, and I'm going to explain my perspective on this. When you have a pickup person that goes to collect the money, and then they're paid some money as a result of that. They are in fact earning an income. So they are employed by the organization, or they are operating as independent contractors. Now, an independent contractor would have to pay their own taxes, right? For example, their role is to carry out financial transactions on behalf of the charity. I don't know, whatever. And they would have to declare their earnings to the government on an annual basis to say, I have earned X amount of money from the collection of charitable funds on behalf of XYZ charity. And therefore, that is my full declaration for the year, of which I owe X amount of tax. Facts. That's it. Straight up and done and dusted. There is no going around that. Because if you are an independent contractor, you still have tax obligations to the government, right? Now, we know such Jamaican are answer. Hustlers on the street, them not pay no tax. Even if them pay any kind of fee in terms of them have to pay one license to be a street vendor, or them have to pay for a stall or whatever. When they make their money, them not necessarily have to declare anything to anybody. Them just do them thing, earn their money, and off them bounce. We're not that formal. We're not that first world in how we approach stuff. But certainly when it comes to a registered entity, not an unregistered, it is more likely that such transactions are going to come under the microscope, because everything that goes into the charity has already been aligned with the aims and objectives of that charitable organization. And unless you have put in that aims and objectives that are part of your article is to pay money towards people who collect money for charity, it is not a legitimate transaction. You understand? Worse, because a charitable organization is supposed to have their bank account and money is supposed to go directly into that. She is saying that because she collects funds abroad, it is easier, more appropriate, whatever, for the foreign donors to be putting money in such places. Now, this is the problem where they are concerned, because where charities are concerned, one of the things they have to do is to have ethics. Now, if it is that the money is coming, mega use a slang, you know. If, say, for example, me I do dodgy things in a big foreign, I want to get rid of some of the money when me I make, right? Listen, you know. But have some excess money when I need for rinse, I need to get rid of it. Me can rinse the money that through your charity, you know. Right? Because me no want to go through no bank account. Me can just walk in a shop. Me can have some money and me can dash that by Western Union, MoneyGram, blah, blah, blah. Because, you know, when you do that, you just tell a lie and say, oh, a salary or a gift or this so me get the money from or whatever. Right? So it becomes a little bit less easy to track and trace where the money is necessarily coming from. Whereas bankly to be traceable. So these are the kind of things that will throw up a red flag when it comes to registered charity. Is it better state of affairs in Jamaica? There are no written legislation. Let me tell you something. I comb the place, I look left, right, and center to try find some kind of legislations around unregistered charity. Is a big gaping hole of information. It's not there. I cannot find anything. And I've been looking. So at the end of the day, it looked like until the government decides that they are going to clamp down on unregistered charities. Unregistered charities are free to kind of get around all the bureaucracy because they're not being audited. The end. All right, we don't know for that now. I do wish that charity owner good luck because, you know, she's gonna kind of need. There's a lot involved. comes auditing, and if the man has gone and mentioned those two keywords and money laundering, everything that's going on in our books and so on and so forth. Oh, and later on, she did mention about the fact that she have things right. He must say that you need to photocopy such receipts as soon as you have to ensure that over a period of time in her own business, right? All right, good. All right, people. And to try exit the place. Even if you don't want, is the pasa with Amari and the pastor. We're gonna go there now, right? So if you don't want to hear the objects, them name, vice, on the go on out on the ways and leave me with my graduates, because we have festive Friday. I wouldn't ramp for walk boat when we're ready. When you're ready for this one, tell me if you're ready, like I'm like, let you start your charity, my love. That is the way to go. And then when the auditor comes, they say, me never know. Really? All right, let's go.
Look at this serpent. I'm gonna call one more time. One more time. Hello.
Yes.
My sister.
Hey.
You know, you talked to me the other day, and I'm surprised that someone sent me a YouTube say that you say that I'm trying to scam your money and all this kind of stuff. I don't understand what that is all about. That's why I called to ask you what is going on with that. Because I never
watch my live, man. Watch my live. I'm nothing else on that straight.
I know, but sir.
Hey! So, Amari, go up on our page and say that the pastor, because the pastor kind of like get the name, then I call him pastor. The pastor, I try to scam money, right? So go on. How can she say that she doesn't have any time to provide the necessary documents? Left it at that. I saw someone posted it on your live that an unregistered charity cannot be audited. Okay. And head teacher K just confirmed it. That's right. It cannot be. Right. Anyway, loud the charity thing now. Erase in the mind. We are with the pastor now.
I put this live. He told me that no one have paid for the pastor. Did you tell me that or not?
Yes, I tell you that so far.
Pastor.
But I never asked you for no money.
It's not you with the internet account, L.A. Lewis. That you informed me that L.A. Lewis don't want me to be a part of this. Didn't you say that, Pastor?
Yes, I say that.
Let me just stop the share. Kind of make no sense. Let me just stop the share, guys. Hold on there. I'm gonna go somewhere else. I'm gonna go onto my phone. Come in, I want it go so. What is this damn thing, man? Hold on. Hold on there. It's worse. Hold on there. Let me just go. I'm gonna go into my phone. Right, so let me go into my phone and play it from that because it's just not behaving. Hold up, guys. What about this now? Can you guys hear this? Can you guys hear this? St. Thomas people wanna free up the sword. But I know it's like so the man won't be for true. But it's very annoying. But anyway, go on. Let me see. Is this better?
Myself invisible, very invisible, because guess what? I stand alone in the kingdom of God. You guys are blind. Hey, who rule the world? Jesus. Who rule the universe? Jesus. Who is the prince of darkness? Lucifer, your master.
Boy, I don't know what to do about the static, yeah.
It's about money. Money. Because the man rise up at an old age, and the man rise up and become a billionaire, and the man moves everything, and they start laugh after him and take him for a fool. I take it for a fool. What about working hard, working money, and giving away? Because there are people themselves who will give away all his money to people and give it to the wrong people. He can give it to his family. He can give it to his people then. He never give it to his family. He give it to a stranger. Everybody come get a walk for him. Everybody get a walk for him. Everybody eat him on, yam him on. I never take a dollar from Gulliver. Never take a dollar from Gulliver. One thing, and don't force me to take it. When people send me some cash, and I'm not and they come up with a certain amount of money. And on a Sunday, he says, he said, well, I'm paying for you now. He said, no, I'm paying. And I said, my name, my brother in America, is my biological brother. He's the one. One that some money to go about me. I mean, I'm going about book after I'm sending them money and take money. And I'm sending money to people who are like, take more. So one of the million book more sending money. This is my brother. Is that keep on doing the real work. Like people like here's a wonderful servant of God. Anthony Kippley. Is that follow his page. Follow his page. He's got fire for the Lord. He's in the US.
You're there. All right, so the interview, you know, what this one listen to, now let's sit there.
Financial, but I don't know, I find a reason to condemn God, but use me as a reason to hold him down. Use me as a reason for chastise God. Even 99 will pull up 2-year-old video where she tell me about God tell her not to help no pastor to build any church. Which God of heaven tell anybody not to help to build a church?
No, but people, let's be honest. When the thing say 99 get told so she not supposed to build nothing for no church, I think say 99 just give him that for just run him. Cause you know, so we know all 99 stay, you know. We know so when 99 I try Jim screech out our argument, she go on with herself find one little samfai for go on with for avoid people, you know. Cause honest to goodness, me not really think nobody tell her so. But she just says her face for sidestep him and go about with business. You understand? I think that's what she did. But the man take it to heart and feel a way about it. And you see the results years later and can't let it go.
This is not a problem. This is you guys' problems. Because you guys are so in darkness. You don't realize that this woman is working with also the masonry. You don't understand this woman is under the secret society. Because what secret society not cannot do is to help the church. That's the anybody that.
What? But she always said she not done it to no church. That's different. But he's saying that she said that God tell her not to build no church. Is that what she said? Did she say that God say not to build no church? Did she say that? Or that him hear? Or that him interpret? Because me no believe so she says, and if she says so, me no believe so, not no go so. And the part that me believe not no go so. I know she always said that she not building no church and whatever. But that whole thing where he said God tell her not to build no church, me think she just run him. But from day one, that has always been her stance. She doesn't even give to her own church. She has always been saying that she's not building a church. Exactly. She not building any church is different, you know, Jay and Linda. It is fine for her to say that, but did she say that God say me no fi build no church? That is the part I am asking about. Did she say that? Can me no believe she did say so. He hear what he want to hear. Possibly, yes.
Also, secret society. It's for them to enter any church.
So he might say no, say it's cult she belong to. That's why she not build no church, because she belong to a secret society. So our like a Illuminati kind of thing. So because it's a secret society, now we can't donate to no church. It's against them philosophy or whatever.
No church. I know Christian is like you are stupid Christian, run around, understand one of God. First be unto all I want.
Angela, we know the story, honey. This is not new history for us. We've blogged about him before, so we know the story.
Sir, running down here. That's why when the false prophet comes, when the Antichrist comes, I should say, when the Antichrist comes, you guys not gonna call the Antichrist false prophet. You guys gonna run down the Antichrist and bow to him. You're gonna bow to the Antichrist, because guess what? You guys are here but waiting to see signs and wonders to serve. You will not serve without seeing signs and wonders. Jesus come, they never tell us signs and wonders. When they see the fish and bread feed everybody even left over, what they do, they come the next.
But Pastor, you have been the one who has been on here constantly talking about the signs and wonders that you deliver. How you heal the sick, I make the blind see. I'm exaggerating. I make the cripple walk and all the people. I know you can't tell people say because them are look for signs and wonders, them now go see the real man of God. It's a joke.
I am not asking this. Amari calling, I guess.
All right, so Amari, call him back. You know, Amari, this says the sugar turn journalist.
Rich man, sister. I'm on my life too. Praise God.
Okay. So here we are.
Honest, my sister, I wasn't born a pastor. I was ordained a pastor, but I was born a prophet. So I would recommend, I would introduce someone to me, myself as a prophet of Jesus, a servant of him. So if you call me a pastor, it's okay.
How did you come up with that?
Hey, talk truth.
Small. Born in Kingston. On my way to the country, I always can see what I'm going to do in the country. Only
You're there. Hey! I'm at them, I'm at those. So when he was 11 and him a go a country, him can see everything where got happen in a country. And that make him know say him a prophet. Me say me afraid of you know. Me say uno people where walk up and down and talk about God, me afraid. No, sir.
A person sick, I can see which part in their body the sickness is. And I can pray and I can call upon the name of my God.
one house. Spiritual husband that sets in anyone and can come and I can have an angel arrest that spirit. And everything I ask in the name of God, it will go. Pastor, every time you see you, and whatever pain I'm feeling in my body, as soon as I see the pain just gone, the pain just gone. That was my brother. To me. Moments, I use the word moments as I started associating God about that first and this year. So I know I'm going to have to stuff. It's not even I connected to God through humanity. That's the situation that drew me to him. And he's one of my sisters, one of my ministry partner that bring me to call him up. When she bring me to call him up, and she get baptized back. Or if something I'm trying to keep up. And I can give him, I treat him like a brother. His pain is my pain. When this guy said something to him when I was by his coach, pick him up one morning, and the guy said to him, move from here, son. You come like a dog, something on the ground. And Bob get you real angry. I said, Bob, it's a test of faith. Come on, my brother. Just leave that alone. Just come. Bob was so angry, and I have to try him out of it. That's what a brother is all about. To keep a brother in line. You, my sister, go ahead. No, man. Maybe no.
The man a chant some summer while him a talk to Amari, you know.
2020. Part of the month as Christian is not coming to me. So she said, I know.
Now tell me if that makes sense. Him there are some people and them too Christianish. And that's why Bob not gonna connect to them because them too Christianish. But yet, him more hardcore Christian. So in other words, the other people them were too goody. Him more racha. So that is why Gully Bob will more identify with him than with them people. Them people are too perfect, right? I must that him a try to say. Because that no make no sense.
I think he will do more transformation if you want him to start hang out. But I never really take that up at that time. It's when I was up my church. Just take him to church and take him to around him and encourage him about that. Because it's spiritual. Talk to him about that.
Why was his sister so concerned about you and him? And you know what affiliation?
Hold on, I'm gonna try and come close on my phone.
You know that.
I'm not saying in an hour again. I don't know what going on tonight. I get a 5.
That sister, she's not a Jamaican. She's from a country.
How's that?
Jamaica. She know what about over 20 years. Over 20 years. Yes, over 20 years. So it wasn't a popularity friendship. It was a friendship from nothing. So she knew him for a long time.
So the sister wanted you to be in touch with Gulliver, and she know that you are a prophet.
Yes.
So Was she looking at clients for you?
No. I don't know clients, my sister, because the only branch of charge people to do no work. No one can come on this line and say, I tell you, charge them. When I finish work, if you can,
Hold on, because I don't really know what's going on. You're saying that you're unmute myself. Let me just check my audio. Let me check that you can hear me. Let me check. Right, so I just checked my I just checked my thing. I just checked my microphone and it's working fine. So I'm gonna understand. It gone again. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? I feel like come off and come back, you know, come can't but like this. And I can't hear. Can you hear now? Yes, you can. You can't but I know. Sure. Me look like the pastor that's a obe my thing so. Hey pastor, leg on my shirt. You understand? Come and understand. Leg on my shirt, pastor. I make me can play me something. Cause with there, so I try get with head round what you try to say. Sure. And it might cause problem. This man with him up here. Hold on there.
Security and money. You don't want to face reality. But the thing that's healing go, that's the healing go. God is not a servant for people. God don't, God, we are not.
Voilà, me pull up photo.
Servant, power of God release it from that day. It never come back. This verse is woman with issues like that. One. Woman with issues like that.
Demon in pain. What you get? Looking at my demon, looking at
the woman with the issue of blood that they talk about in the Bible. Everybody talk about the woman with the issue. Jesus didn't look at her. He was walking past her and she touched it. It's not everybody's on the heel. It's a wonderful situation. It does not differ in natural to event.
We're not talking about the woman, sir. We're not talking about.
No, we talk about healing.
Okay, so let's not be too, you know, I'm going to say, okay, because we don't know, say, African can get rid of pain. As a matter of fact, I'm already there, so right now, and then give me some rotted pain medicine. You have the strongest medicines can take, get rid of pain. So, you're not really caught up in the pain situation. Because right, do you feel that you are a big impact?
Jesus. This is my
Boy, that man is science strong. Wanna really not hear him? Are you serious? You guys are really not hearing this man? He look like saying goes to work to backside. He look like saying goes to work. Because we don't can't hear him. No, sir. Me never see science like this yet. We don't really cannot hear this man. Can you guys at least hear me? I'm never afraid. No, man. Hold on there. Me have to show my face for that one here. I have to show my face for that one here. No. Can you guys at least see me for a little bit? Are you guys serious that you cannot see? When I can't see what the pastor, you can't hear what the pastor say? Look, it blatantly on my phone. If my phone can't, if you can't pick up my phone, it blatantly on my phone.
The Lord bring me to bring God up to me like I'm stupid. before the sun. Praise the Lord.
And they can't hear that.
So they want me to fly out right away. I've made an interview. So as a spiritualist,
No, sir. No, man, me give up. Me give up, guys. Me can't do it. I cannot believe that you cannot hear this guy. I am blatantly playing it. This is ridiculous. All right. Mega basically explains. So what is happening is that the pastor is saying that Amari accused him of fraud, right? And the fraud that Amari accused him of was to basically take advantage of Gollibop's death, wanting to get Gollibop's money, all of that kind of stuff. And that he's a false prophet because he couldn't heal Gollibop or whatever. But he then went on and played some recordings of voice notes where Amari blatantly was trying to set up interviews by coming to Jamaica on that side. So she'll come to Jamaica in a secrecy. And when she'll come to Jamaica in a secrecy, when she comes, she wants to set up interview with the pastor, to make money and get hype. And him record her and I tell everybody, say, look, she'll try use me for make money. And that is the main thing. I can't believe son I can't hear. No, sir. Very poor quality. I can see too. Hearing you but not hearing them. No, man, I don't understand. All right. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get my my Alexa. Hold on there. I'm gonna get me Alexa. Now maybe it's because of the volume. We cannot have this. Oh, Sam, I never said anything like this yet. The pastor. She did a recording. Yes, she did a recording too. And I am going to fix the sound problem. We're going to get to the bottom of this because I need you guys to hear this. All right. Okay, it's loading up. All right, it's me. I'll come there. No, sir. The man will be working very in science. I work. Because I don't know what kind of something this. Right, so let me search for this on my Bluetooth. All right, let's go. Echo that. Connected. All right.
They're the one that's supposed to be responsible for our hotel, our bookings, and everything right away. Oh, did I come in the picture right away? Oh, we come in the picture. I don't know nothing about you. Where is we? You go on social media, talk about, oh, Gollibop pastor tried to rob me. Oh, need help. Gollibop didn't need help. He didn't need financial help from everyone, and everybody turned their back on him.
Do you want me to stop this interview? You asked me for an interview, or do you want me to come?
All right. Are you hearing it now? Okay. It's connected via the Bluetooth. Is that better? Is that better? Listen.
Continue asking you questions.
Go ahead. Make it very easy. Go ahead.
Is this sister your blood sister?
No.
Thank God. Jesus.
Repeat that for me.
She's not my blood sister, she's my church sister. She's my church sister. Yes.
You tell me that your sister cares so much for Gollibop.
Yes.
That your sister gonna take up her money and interest in Bob, just like Amari and everybody else, and he took it upon her head to help him. But was he ungrateful? Did he appreciate the help?
Of course he appreciated help, and he loved her very much. Of course he did. He did.
So now we're realizing that I'm talking to a man that is associated with a woman that is in love with him.
Ratted.
Oh, I don't understand what you mean.
He's in love with Gulliver.
What?
No, we're talking about.
Hold on. Amari. You talk.
No, woman, this the church sister in love with Gulliver. You know, say Amari, I want my dead door. So she thinks her next woman I try help out Bob.
About too many things now. Hold on, Amari. Amari, you're going too fast. Not the woman is a married woman. She have her husband. You're not listening. She have her husband. There was no in love with Gulliver stuff. No. She know about before all of you guys. She know about for over 20 years.
Pastor, you are anointed. I am anointed.
Praise God. You will be judged.
You need to take back the lie that you just said.
Right.
I asked you, Amari, what did you do for Gulliver? Amari, talk what you do for Gulliver. Talk what you do for Gulliver. Amari, talk what you do for Gulliver. That's it. Talk what you do for Gulliver. This is the point. This is your time now, Amari. I'll give you enough time to talk. I've got to ask you my question now. What have you done for Gulliver? Be honest with yourself. What have you done for Gulliver? Amari, what have you done for Gulliver? What have you done for Gulliver, Amari? It is very simple. No, I answer all your questions. I will answer that question I will answer your question and more. What have you done for Gulliver? Because you promised that you will help Gulliver, and then you switch and stay in the beef about Gulliver.
The one who contacted you to help Gulliver.
Gulliver call you. You tell me to tell Gulliver to call you, and I give Gulliver your number. I give Gulliver your number. I wasn't trying to get no money from you for Gulliver. I gave Gulliver your number. And Gulliver said, you listen to what Gulliver say. Gulliver say, me now call her mad woman there. Because every time I call her, she take me and stand on me on social media, make me look like a nothing. You run God now. He hang up.
He hang up.
He hang up. He hang up. He hang up. He hang up. No, because he don't want to face reality. He don't want to face reality. But I think that's the healing go. And that's the healing go. God is not no servant for people. God, we are not. God is not our.
All right, see, he's about to play the voice notes now. So them were over the curves. Jesus, come down. I'm telling you, Tammy, these people are crazy. But you know what I found hilarious though is when Amari asked him, why didn't you heal Bob? And he goes, that's not how healing goes. His guts were already on the outside. Amari asked him, but wait, but you're not supposed to be a servant, have the living the true Christ. You're not supposed to have power beyond measure, blah, blah, blah. If it don't work like that, it don't work like that.
Servant. We are his servant. She not do nothing for Gulliver. She tell me, when I talk to her, she called me, you know. She called me. I never know her. I never know nothing about her. She called me. And she said, tell Bob to call me. I want to talk to Gulliver about myself. When I go to Gulliver, I tell Gulliver say, man of God, a mad woman that. A mad woman that, I don't have nothing to do with her because if I go call her now, she's going to tape record me on social media and she's going to scandalize me. So I'm calling her a beggar because that's what she do all the time. She called me. She called me. She want to come to Jamaica. She want to come in with me. Everybody say, man of God, wrong idea. I was just talking. I never feel nothing. Listen to conversation.
Done, maybe.
But you know, it's in all this. Listen to conversation.
Listen now.
Try that pretty camera back in cards. And
okay. Not much time, but I know you have a lot of good to say. But listen, confidential.
You listening?
I want to come to Jamaica. I'm going to be doing certain interviews.
That's exactly what they said.
So, some of them, they'll allow you to speak, and some, you know, exclusively Amari interview. Okay. You know, but it's more than that I need from you.
You shut up about, oh, we can cuss out each other. Me look at me, a girl. Listen.
I want to visit the community that you are from.
She want to visit my community where I am from. And she want to do charity for children. Come and licky licky. I am licky licky. Listen up now.
And what you are trying.
Then people, our so. Everybody want to come to Jamaica to run charity. I want them people, yeah. Oh, charity love run so. Anyway, go and listen.
To do for the children. I want to be able to, you know, have like something special for them, like cook some food and stuff for them in celebration.
Madam.
Gulliver. What you were trying to see, what you were trying to do in regards to the tent that you asked for and everything else. I want to come and see for myself. You know, that's the thing about me.
The princess of Dubai is coming.
I have to see things for myself. I don't just.
And on top of that, she have nowhere to stay. She wants to stay at my place. Listen up now. And she want me to give her security. Let me ask a boy.
Especially when people are spreading rumors about you. You get me? I want to know for myself. I want to see for myself. You get what I mean? But so this is what I'm asking, if you could find time.
You take me, I play it to you guys so you guys can hear it for yourself. This is not me, it's not me saying, it's just you're listening to Amari voice. You hear her talk a while ago? Listen her now. Listen her good. It's soon done. Go and listen. I want to share this.
In the schedule, you know, to make some accommodations for me, accommodations in regards to where I'm going to stay and how I'm going to travel, and accommodations in regard to protecting me, escorting me, and my daughter on this journey.
The princess of Dubai. Not the princess.
Then Amari, you see me tell us, didn't I say it on the live this morning, guys? For those of you on my Facebook, I'm not telling you, say Amari broke. Broke like buckle. Amari wants to come to Jamaica. Amari wants to stay in the Obia pastor house. Amari want the pastor to find bodyguard as security for Amari and treat Amari like star. Amari, I try use the man for the interview, and then the talk about, oh, some of them you'll be allowed to speak, but some of them will be exclusively Amari. What kind of interview she go get? No, sir.
The Queen of England is coming. She want escort. I have to prepare everything for the Queen. The Queen Jezebel. The man of God. The Queen Jezebel. I was just listening. But you know what? Honestly, I could have get her somewhere to stay. Honestly, I could and I would. But be around her everywhere. No, I wouldn't want to be around her. I just give her a place to stay and that's it. But everybody say, man of God, Lewis, man of God, that girl will say you rape her, she'll cause some problems, she destroy your career, she destroy your ministry, she's no good, a mad woman, she want you to protect she and her daughter. Me? And you she come on social media, call me names, nobody don't recognize her. She try to get a breakthrough into the Gulliver death saga. That's what she's trying to do.
Making sure I'm okay until I get.
And as much as me can't stand that man here, you know, it's true him attack. That is exactly what Amari is doing. Amari is looking to capitalize on Gollibop's death. That is why she called 33 times 3's name. Amari is so desperate for fame, desperate for acknowledgement. She will use anybody and anything to keep herself on the radar. Because the Gollibop thing now 200% work out for her. She did a live today where she and her daughter was acting the most dysfunctional kind of way. So whenever it is that she's running out of stuff, she turn on her kids and she start cuss and trace her picking them. That is a regular thing for Amari. She surely will get interviews. Jamaica Media House very careless. Yes, she will get interviews for true. But what about Amari is just a controversial personality, so she will just be making them money, but she won't be making much. You understand? But here how she's going on about Gully Bob's death, but really and truly she's seeking to come to Jamaica to have interviews, and she wants bodyguard, and she wants to do treat. She a look a boss, and she really a look a boss for true.
Because I know you will take care of Bob, and you will take care of
Pastor, you're hypocrite, you know, you hear him?
We want to surprise the world too.
We want to surprise the world. Where we come from? Where does we come from? I don't know where we come from.
The pastor only vexed because Amari come out and say I'm a false prophet. But the pastor, yes, when he was talking to Amari, you hear where he's like, yes, sure, yes, in agreement with everything she has said, right? And no him vexed because she had tell him say him is not important.
I don't know where we come from. So you see, this girl here have a mental issue. And Golabab tell me straight up, you know. Golabab said, Pastor, Amari, a mad woman. Amari, mad woman. Every time I call Amari, she tape record me and she scandalize me. Because Amari don't have no story. He don't have nobody interested in Amari herself. Nobody interested in Amari herself directly. Nobody interested in skin and bone. Nobody interested in Amari. Honestly, they don't. So she have to use other people's story to make herself become known, to make herself become known. Because it's going to make everybody know Amari exists on the planet. He's the one that make everybody know that him existed. Praise God. And I don't run down popularity, you know. I don't. Because I stay in the background of a lot of stuff. I don't. Let's finish here what she have to say now.
You know, I discuss certain things with you. You know, on my platform. I don't like people to know my heart. I don't like them to think that it's good. So I know when I know good people, nobody can tell me that you're not a good person. You understand? Yeah. But
you hear for yourself? Nobody can tell her that I'm this woman is schizophrenic. She's bipolar. She's schizophrenic. This moment she's good. Next moment she switch. She's like a light. You just off and on, off and on, off and on. This moment she nice most time. A lot of people is like that, you know. But she's like playing out bright out. Playing bright. Everybody say the same thing. Don't go around her. She goes to your raper. Don't go around her. Look at that. Just imagine my name gonna.
That was such a disgusting thing that Amari came. Did you guys believe what she said about L.A. Lewis? That she said that L.A. Lewis and her were sharing a bed and she wake up with kind of, you know, liquids, bodily fluids all over her thighs, and that she didn't feel it. Seriously? I don't know. Amari will stoop that low as to tell that kind of lie, and because she's such a crazy personality, even if something actually gossip people, nobody now gonna take her serious. They're gonna say she do it for attention. And it would be such a shame if L.A. Lewis is actually guilty of assault, and because of her personality, he's gonna end up getting away with it. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody now gonna look into that. Nobody now gonna look into that at all. Say L.A. Lewis do her that. Nobody now gonna look.
Call and rape with this. Just imagine. She don't give God about nothing. So she couldn't answer the question. She want to interview me to forget. Act like she's a journalist. She's dumb and illiterate. She need to be honest. She didn't like Golibab. She did, as LA said, Amani, what she want him, destroy Golibab career. She's the one that destroyed Golibab career. When Golibab was around Chin rise up with Golibab. She never destroyed Golibab career. When Golibab leave from around Chin, that's when Golibab career start to go down. That's when his career start to go down. And when he go around Amari, that was it. It's finished. Everything collapsed.
Eloise, you know what you're talking about. The man turned psychologist and psychiatrist, and that is a fact. Him start to psychoanalyze. He have the knowledge for everybody else, but you know, she say him also mad. You know, she say him is a part of the mad people crew, right? And him a run him out. Me not see no difference between him and Amari. It's just that Amari is female and him is male. That is the only difference. But the two of them belong to the same mad people gang, as far as me concerned.
Her demon destroyed Golibab. The demon that was on Chin destroyed Golibab career. That demon. And that demon wanna come to me now, like I'm stupid. Rakasian, I mean Niabalia Kashiana. Dead before the sun. Praise the Lord.
I pretend like I don't know, but I You know what I'm saying? So they want me to fly out right away. I have major interviews. So as a spiritualist.
So if people may want her to fly out right away, they are the one that's supposed to be responsible for our hotel, our bookings, and everything right away. Oh, did I come in the picture right away? Oh, we come in the picture. I don't know nothing about you. Where is we? You go on social media, talk about, oh, Gulliver Pastor tried to rob money out of me. Listen, man. Anything anybody want to say, they can say it is fine. Right? It is fine. I serve Jesus. I don't serve man. I don't serve flesh. I don't serve money. Right? Listen.
What is your suggestion? Do you think that I should take this trip? Do you think? You see this mind game now. Why is she gonna ask me if I think she should take that trip? It's a trick question, you know. She wanna make it look like I'm the one that forcing her to come to Jamaica. She wanna make it look like I am the one that tried, and she's not coming nowhere now. She's not coming nowhere. This is just a part of it. Get up, that's up. Like when she called me and said, oh, I want to give Bob some money. I want to help him because Bob is a nice person. And when Bob called her, problem, nothing that happened. She don't give nothing.
Right. So Amari never give a penny. Amari never give a penny towards Bob. But she have the audacity. She have the audacity to run out to a lady who actually give little money plus actually put out him situation to the public. She not do nothing and she not give a penny. And she have word mouth for talk.
Is the worst person on social media. She's a witch.
It would be worthwhile.
Yes. Yes. This time, I even tried to reach out to his family and him to have and whatever. Yeah, man. Bunty was the one that gave it. Stuff.
So I can't have no, but okay, all right, here for him so that I can talk.
Yeah. It will. We don't see somebody who gonna stand. No.
You're there.
You could what you could do. Right, for his daughter, right? His daughter. You could work with his daughter. But I mean with her, and then you and her put together and deal with the funds that's coming in to take care of you.
All right. I go split justice, right? Because I know say the majority of the people on this platform cannot stand this pastor. I know a lot of you can, and me included, okay, and he come out and he said some real disgusting things. And I don't think that he is no man of God. He is just another child of God like everybody else, flawed and imperfect. You understand me? But me, I go split justice now. Because a lot of the things that are said against this man is based on the fact that he is disrespecting 33 times 3. And I think that we need to look quite, I don't know, openly, objectively at his relationship with Gulliver. Now, as to whether or not he is a scammer or he is trying it or whatever, the fact that he's telling Amari that she should handle the money between herself and the daughter sounds like he's not trying to get involved in any financial wranglings. And me not necessarily think say Gulliver would have rate him if him did a try rob him blind or anything. But I said that Gulliver himself wouldn't turn and give the pastor some money, but I don't think that Gulliver would allow him to just take his money without making a big deal out of it. Because you know, say Gulliver now no manners, he was very disrespectful when he was ready. I somehow think that this pastor, as conniving and whatever as he is, was really trying to do his best for Gulliver. Honestly, that is what I think. Put everything else aside, just that part there. Just that part there.
Which one?
You see, This is what I said to her now, and she had the nerve to go on social media and all over the place and telling them that I said, me I look money from she. She not have no money. Not even a hotel she can't find. She can't, Amari can't even put herself up into a decent hotel. Just imagine, she don't know me. She tell all kind of bad things about me. Are you gonna want me to respond for your security and your accommodation? And you bash me? Madman. But furthermore, I know that she's not coming nowhere. This is just a gateway for her to get into the gossip. Oh, tell Bob to call me. I want to give him some money. He don't give back nothing but curse. She only curse Gollibop. She give him nothing. Gollibop gone and grave bitter with her. Right now, Gollibop soul risen from the grave right now. Gollibop rise up this morning. Yes, Gollibop raise up. Gollibop raise up. Him raised up. Him up and running right now. Him spirit up and running. Gollibop don't like Amari for nothing. Gollibop with a more respect chin more than Amari. Because all she do, a tape record, the man conversation with my child will look at money from her and scandal. Oh, see, Bop is calling me. Bop is calling me looking money from me. But like she has somebody. Wicked serpent them. I want to block her off my phone. I don't want no more talking with her. No more talk about, oh God, why me couldn't heal back? Why me couldn't heal him? I think after healing got Lazarus dead with leprosy and got heaven. If Gollibop for dead with him, stripe out and belly and got heaven, make him go on. I want to help him. God bring Gollibop to the nation. Use me to bring Gollibop all on and chastise him and chat bad against him. And everybody are called. Oh, what's up with Gollibop? What was his last moment? What was it like? Him so far, him faced it hard. I don't know. I don't reject him.
But I don't know the one that was on social media, the oldest one. Just the oldest to take care of stuff. So that would be great if you could.
Should be as early as tomorrow. You can also want to, I don't want to apply, but also want to represent him, on the radio and everything. So, sorry on that. So, we started to come now, so I want to make sure.
Sometimes this one hurts, sometimes this one.
Good point, PC. Good point. He was recording the conversation, so he could have been saying these things to make him look good. You're absolutely right. He probably knew that at some point he was going to have to play this recording because he knows that Amari had no good. PC, you shouldn't retract your message. It was a good message. It was a good point. Well, at this point, everybody realized they can make dollars off of they can't make dollars off of Bob anymore. Nobody interested now. Boy, Rowena, you're very late. We're almost done class.
All the funds are provided and everything so that we don't have to prolong the funeral. And
I will make sure all the funds are provided and she not have $1 to pay if you go to 15 in Jamaica. What fund you go provide to somebody? When you can't go to the HD hotel, go lay down and relax with your daughter. You can't go to the Pegasus to relax with your daughter. You can't go when they call it the place again, where you get the old people out for rent. You can't go rent nowhere. Not give the community no go rent for yourself. But you talk about you go come and have all the funds for going back.
want to make sure that we get the funding where everything will done.
You have to go out very telling you, he's an icon. And he's somebody you have to be there to help put some spice in it, some pepper in it.
Okay. So talk to your mom and get back to me right away so that I can book the ticket.
Okay.
And I will be there.
What I'm gonna do now, see, I'm gonna head out now to LA. I'm heading out. But when I reach over there, I'm gonna see this one. I'm gonna head back this way, then I'm gonna go by mom and talk to her.
You see, when I go to LA say, Amari, the minister pastor, I know that the girl over 20 years, you know. The girl are mad, you know. Mad that, you know, pastor. And oh, you make Amari come run here. Your ministry done. You're done. First, Amari go say, you're a rape her.
Jesus Christ. And so said, so done. Let me see what I go on here. So he was recording the conversation, so he was probably saying things that would make him look good. That is what I agreed with before, PC. Listen to him, all because him don't get Amari money, old thief. Born bless, Amari don't have no money. You can't convince me. Amari don't have no money. Not at all. We just finished meditation class. May I watch the replay? Okay. Good night, teacher and everyone. I'm hearing and listening and doing my chores. Yes. So, you know, I don't think Amari have no money. Amari is a classic example of bipolar. She listened to how soft and gentle she spoke to him in this voice recording. And then she come back again and she turned journalist. And then she go off again and she turned mad somebody upon her life. And is pure cussing and what's it not, clot and whatever. Amari is not a normal person. You understand? Anyway, that was the focus of the pastor. I'm just going to show you how Amari behaved this morning on her live by herself now. So let me just pull up this and show you what Amari did go on with. Hold on there. This morning on her live. I cuss everybody because them are body shame her. Wanna listen to this now.
Concerts are the same. Every Chelsea concert is the same. The same old song, the man, she can't go no further. She trying to come with something new and the people is just not feeling it. Them change her in a bit of style, cut the ear low, they try everything and it is not working. The people are tired of her beauty because she's a dumb fuck.
You're there.
And I guarantee you by December, the labor gonna say enough. But of course, them have to still go on like say them sign. Them not sign.
This girl is mad in her shenzi. Shut up about now, you know.
When them have go on like say them still sign, them not sign, them just have a visa. And I read the thing. And I read it. Just like how love and hip hop have no use to spice no more. And it is not because Erica called her black. It's because she cannot fulfill. She can't play the part well because parts are not what you play in this era. Your reality show have to be real. You cannot take the cameraman and make a deal with him to act like your boyfriend. Because people are going to say him not around all the time and wonder why. And then you are going to call him up and say him need to turn up at this event with you because you swear say you is American celebrity. And you are going to say him need to see you on Thanksgiving and hang up the balloon, them and all kind of things, Christmas, gone up and ladder, all kind of things, need to be at Disney World with you and everything. And the man, woman are threatening him and the man have to go back to him real life. So you cannot laugh.
Hold on. Amari, I say the rest we used to do with Spice was a fake boyfriend, was a pretend boyfriend. And the man have to go back to a woman. But oh, Amari know all these things. Amari must be a fly on the wall.
Yes. Only one person gonna last from Jamaica. And it is Amari. DJ Mona Lisa Esquire. Bitch. Yes, Esquire, bitch. Watch out for it. So, on they put my body on monkey head. I say, oh, me fat. Oh, me ugly. My husband tell me, say, me not serve no purpose in a life more than to chop up and give to pig. I only King mix up make me feel good about my daddy baby body. When King mix up talk about my daddy baby body, Amari dancehall queen. Huh? Pink Barbie.
Oh my God.
Oh, the fuck are blind, you know, blind? We're not doing that, can't see. Eh? And I can't see. This is me did big and fat. My mouth frotty. My tongue dirty. My ear no comb. Me no look well. Me arrogant and brawling. And you know call that beauty? You know could never be a judge for an American Idol. in a line of bomber clot. So when you want me to go back to being beautiful, fuck off. Me don't need no compliments from you know. Take that and wipe in your ass.
No,
Not the property caller. Eh? For those who don't know, let me show you all the people them wicked. Huh? At a time like this, you must say, oh, she lost the weight. Oh, she did it. Amari, I'm so proud of you. You know, can't say that. I this is all the compliment.
yeah, show a video of herself with Bob. And Papa sing to her.
So you all say me look better like that. Eh? When my mouth can't hardly move, when my arm are sweat and think the bomber clock call me so fat. Look at my arms, them, all my arms, them big. And I know I got the time you see me beauty. And why no feel to see the beauty in me now? Because you don't want to see it. So you are tell me, say me have up all these videos, and then not give me no compliment. You know, me get compliment from the goodies, but I have to cuss them. And then not give me no compliment. Eh? On the Barbie video. But you don't have time to tell me, say me look like misery and me look good. And the wicked, envious, jealous, devious, wicked. No, more find a Barbie video. I may walk like this. Look at me. And you don't call that beauty.
Me not play the part because she play music pandats. Listen to me, people. Amari is absolutely crazy, right? I do not believe for 1 minute that she had any intention of bringing forward any money for no gullibop. She would do anything. Cost 99, cost this person. Listen, I am not surprised by anything that Amari does, right? And this pastor is just as mad. Him not have no sense. For him to even agree with anything what Amari says, like him don't know what kind of person Amari is. Anybody who know Amari knows Amari is bipolar. And this pastor bipolar too. You understand? 1 minute him a talk about God, next minute him a call women all kind of derogatory names, right? And then he gone back to talking in tongues and all kind of something. Him not normal neither. It's a whole mad people gang. Everybody are mad out. You understand me? Everybody are mad out. Anyway, yeah, she is funny. You cannot knock her for that. She is funny, and that's why she's a social media personality. She's a social media personality because she is still hilarious. You understand? Anyway, we walk up and down enough, graduates. It is now 10:26. I am going to go and relax up my body with my piece of husband downstairs and watch one show and relax up our body and do what we want to do because it's festive Friday, but it's gonna carry on being festive Friday after live. Yeah, I understand, but now stay by yourself with it for the whole night. So go enjoy the weekend, having yourself a great night. I am so sorry for the technical difficulties. I don't know what the hell. Next time I'm gonna always have my my speaker, because when the sound is coming from a different window or from a different piece of equipment, it needs to be extra loud because I think I have no noise cancellation on my laptop, so it just thinks it's background noise, which is probably why it was droning it out. Anyway, big up on yourself. This is your girl, Head Teacher K. I'm out. Bye-bye.